Hello, today we're going to take a look at OnePlan's strategic portfolio management solution, which uses the OKR, or Objectives and Key Results methodology. We're logged into Microsoft Teams, which is a collaborative environment for people to come in and get things done. In this case, we're going to work on our different objectives and manage and track our key results. I'll then click into the OnePlan tab, which I can access right through the Microsoft Teams collaboration experience. What we're looking at here is a list of all of our different objectives that are grouped up by business unit. In this case, for the IT business unit, we have objectives like improving customer excellence and transforming corporate culture. You can see that the customer excellence one is on track, while corporate culture is a little bit at risk. Others may be off track. I can then look at these objectives in different ways. For example, if I want to group up my objectives by goal, I can simply switch my view to do that. I'm now seeing we have multiple different corporate goals, things like customer satisfaction, growing our business, etc. I can switch to my objectives by status view and view all of my different objectives if they're on track, at risk, or off track. From there, I'll go into my objective summary. This lists out all of my different objectives, and then I can expand into each of the different key results that fall within that particular objective. So for each objective, we can define what those key results are. Things like we need to increase customer retention to 98%. We need to interview 28 customers and get feedback, so on and so forth. Let's dive into one of these key results. For example, the interview 20 customers one. You can see for this particular key result, our metric is a number. Our current number is 16 and our target is 20, meaning we're trying to interview 20 customers. We've done 16 so far, so our current metric is at 80% and we are on track. For this particular key result, to make sure that we're getting it done, we can choose to build out a work plan. What that means is I can put in a list of different tasks that are going to be required to meeting this key metric. This can even connect up to your favorite work management tool, like say Project Desktop, Project for the Web, Office 365 Planner, Azure DevOps, etc. As you're working on this particular key objective, you can go into the status reports area to generate status reports on specific intervals, for example, weekly. In this case, you'll see I have many different status reports here, and I can track how my status is changing over time. Am I doing better? Am I doing worse? On July 27th, I had 7 different customers that we had interviewed from our target of 20. And then as we got to August 3rd, that went up to 13, and so on and so forth. Utilizing the dashboard, I can get other interesting information and metrics around this key result. For example, I am trending up. If I navigate back into my portfolio view, there are many different ways that we can then look at those key results and how they roll up to those particular objectives. For example, I'll show all of our different key results by business unit. So you can see here are all of my different key results that we're working on, grouped up by business unit and how each one of those in particular is doing. Lastly, there's a prioritization view in here. So if you want to do a stacked rank priority of all of your key results, you can simply use a drag and drop to do so. There's also a Kanban view of this. So we can look at all of our different objectives across the top, and we can see all of the key results below that and the dependencies between them. So for my improved customer excellence objective, I can see that I need to achieve product excellence. Currently, it's a little bit off track, so that's why it's highlighting it in red. There's a relationship here, though, over to win a Best Product of the Year award. And so if I don't get this back on track, I'm at risk of losing that Best Product of the Year award, is what this is telling me. If we want to see a roadmap of when are these different objectives going to happen, when are we predicting to be able to meet these, I can pull that up and see a list of these and how they fall on the timeline as well. If I click to my dashboard tab, I can now drill in and see a lot more information that comes from all of those different objectives and key results that we're tracking and keeping up to date on a day-to-day basis. The first view here is my objective portfolio. It's showing all of my objectives, some of those key pieces of information, and progress towards them. Power BI is utilized for these different reports, and it allows us to do things like click on our different donut charts. I clicked on the marketing section of this, and now it just shows me my marketing key results. So this is a very interactive set of reports. If I want more information on a particular objective, I can simply use the drill through to drill into my objective status report. So I'm now focused on that particular objective and how am I doing? I can see how I'm doing over time. Am I getting better? And how quickly I'm improving, and the different key results that are for that particular objective and how I'm doing on each one of those key results. If I then go into other tabs in the report, I can see things like my progress on each of my different objectives. I'm doing really well improving customer excellence. I'm not doing so well on brand awareness. So maybe we need to step that up, prioritize some of those key results, and put some more investment to that so we can get those on track as well. Lastly, there's a key results process here. So this isn't looking at my objectives, it's looking at all of my detailed key results, and you can see how far we are on achieving each one of those. The OnePlan Strategic Portfolio Management solution can also connect up to your application of choice. In this case, it's built into the Power Apps platform. So you can see how we can track all of our different objectives, key results, and utilize OnePlan for our strategy right here within Power Apps as well. We can also connect to other applications like Azure DevOps or your work management platform of choice. As you can see, the OnePlan Strategic Portfolio Management solution will allow you to manage all of your objectives and your key results, as well as report on them and give status to your stakeholders. This will allow you to grow your businesses and execute on the strategy and goals that you set forth.